Marcos Rojo. Faustino Marcos Alberto Rojo, known simply as Marcos Rojo, born March 20, 1990, is an Argentine professional footballer who plays for Manchester United and the Argentina national team as a defender. He began his career at local club Estudiantes de La Plata, where he won the Copa Libertadores in 2009 and played in the Club World Cup Final later that year. After a short spell with Spartak Moscow, he joined Sporting CP in 2012, and transferred to Manchester United for £16 million 2 years later. Rojo made his first appearance for Argentina at senior level in 2011 and has since earned over 50 caps. He was part of their side which reached the 2014 FIFA World Cup Final, and was the only Argentine included in the Castrol Performance Index Team of the tournament. Club career: Estudiantes LP. Rojo grew up in La Plata, Argentina, and joined his local side Estudiantes de La Plata at the age of 10. In 2009, he was promoted to the club's main team, after signing his first professional contract. He spent 3 years with the club, making 43 appearances and scoring 3 goals for the team. He played in the 2009 FIFA Club World Cup Final, coming on for extra time as Estudiantes lost 2-1 to FC Barcelona in Dubai. During his time at Estudiantes, Rojo won a Copa Libertadores and an Argentine Primera Division title. The defender spent most matches at left back and developed a reputation as a capable attacker, scoring his first goal in a 2-1 defeat against LDU Quito in the 2010 Recopa Sudamericana. Spartak Moscow. In December 2010, Rojo signed a 5-year contract with Spartak Moscow. He scored his only goal for Spartak on April 20, 2011, netting the opening goal of a 2-1 defeat of Krasnodar in the quarter-finals of the Russian Cup. Sporting CP. In July 2012, Rojo moved from Spartak Moscow to Sporting Club de Portugal for £3.5 million, signing a 4-year contract. Rojo made his Primeira Liga debut for Sporting on August 19, 2012, playing the entire match and receiving a yellow card in a 0-0 draw with Vitória de Guimarães. He received his first red card for Sporting in a league match against Porto on October 7, 2012, picking up 2 cautions within 3 minutes as Sporting fell to a 2-0 defeat. He scored his first goal for Sporting on April 28, 2013, netting the winner against Nacional. Rojo played mostly at centre-back in his first season in Portugal, occasionally at left-back, as the team had a comparatively bad season, finishing 7th in the league. In the second league match of the 2013-14 season, Rojo scored his first goal of the season, netting Sporting's second goal in their 4-0 win over Académica de Coimbra 13 on April 19, 2014. Rojo was sent off in a Primeira Liga match against Belenenses, but Sporting held on for a 1-0 win 14 in an improved season. He contributed 6 goals as Sporting finished as runners-up. On August 13, 2014, it was announced that Rojo was being disciplined by his club over his refusal to train after handing in a transfer request to force through a move to Manchester United. Sporting president Bruno de Carvalho later alleged that third-party owners of Rojo who were not representatives of Manchester United had pressured his club into selling the player. Manchester United. On August 19, 2014, an agreement to sell Rojo for €20 million, £16 million, was announced by both Sporting and Manchester United. The next day, United announced that they had signed him on a 5-year contract, with Nani moving to Sporting on a season-long loan. Rojo stated that it was a dream come true to play with Manchester United. Rojo missed 3 matches for United due to difficulties in gaining a work permit, because of pending criminal charges in Argentina, where he is alleged to have had an altercation with a neighbor in 2010. On September 4, he was granted a work permit by the UK border agency to work in England. 10 days later he made his debut at Old Trafford as United won for the first time in the season, playing the entirety of the 4-0 victory over Queen's Park Rangers. Rojo was stretchered off in United's 1-0 defeat in the Manchester Derby on November 2, obtaining shoulder damage from a tackle on Manchester City's Martin Demichelis. It was later confirmed that he had dislocated his shoulder, adding to United's defensive injuries alongside Johnny Evans and Phil Jones. On February 3, 2015, Rojo scored his first goal for United, heading a ball played by Robin van Persie for the second goal of a 3-0 win over Cambridge United in an FA Cup 4th round replay. During Manchester United's 2015 pre-season tour of North America, Rojo was expected to join up with the rest of the squad following an extended break granted after competing for Argentina in the Copa America. However, passport issues reportedly caused Rojo to miss pre-season tour entirely, and the matter was said to have angered manager Louis van Gaal. Rojo was resultantly fined £140,000 for failing to join up with the rest of the squad on time, and Van Gaal offered Rojo to Monaco as part of a deal to bring Anthony Martial to Old Trafford, a deal stopped by Rojo's agent Jorge Mendes. International career. Rojo was first capped on February 9, 2011 in a 2-1 friendly victory against Portugal at the Stade de Geneva. Later that year he was included in Argentina's squad as they hosted the 2011 Copa America, and played the opening match on July 2, a 1-1 draw against Bolivia. Javier Zanetti replaced him at left back for the rest of the tournament as Argentina reached the quarter-finals. In June 2014, Rojo was named in Argentina's squad for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. He made his FIFA World Cup debut in their 2-1 victory over Bosnia and Herzegovina at the Maracanã, playing the full match in defense, and contributing to Sead Kolanek's own goal. In the team's third group match, Rojo scored his first international goal, the winner in a 3-2 victory against Nigeria. The country reached the final before losing to Germany, and Rojo was the only Argentinian named in the Castrol Index Top 11 for the tournament. Rojo was selected by coach Gerardo Martino for the 2015 Copa America. At the end of Argentina's goalless quarter-final against Colombia in Vina del Mar, Rojo missed in the penalty shootout, but his team advanced nonetheless. On June 30, he opened the scoring in a 6-1 semi-final defeat of Paraguay, which put Argentina into the final. He played the entirety of the decisive match against the hosts at the Estadio Nacional de Chile, which Argentina lost on a penalty shootout after a goalless draw. Style of play. According to 442 magazine, Rojo was more comfortable at left back rather than center back in his first season at Sporting, due to a number of positional errors and mistimed tackles. In his second season, his speed helped him in defense. They also attributed a good aerial threat to him, while noting that disciplinary problems remained. In addition to his usual positions at center back and left back, Rojo can play as a winger. On signing for Manchester United, it was theorized that he could feature as a wing-back in Louis van Gaal's preferred 3-5-2 formation. Personal life. Rojo is married to Eugenia Luzardo, a lingerie model based in Lisbon. They have a daughter. Rojo has a number of tattoos, including the English words pride and glory on each thigh. In December 2014, Rojo had an affair with a woman he had met at a nightclub. He accused her of blackmail and took out an injunction to stop newspapers publishing his name in the story. The injunction on his name was lifted in April 2015 due to concerns that other footballers could be suspected of the affair, but it remains in place to prevent the release of images of Rojo.